What's up, kings? If you're in the red pill community in 2026, you already know the pipeline. You've already woken up to the truth about dating, looks, status, and how the modern world really works. You start looks maxing, gym maxing, stacking money, and for a while, it feels like power. Then one day you hit the wall. Your height is fixed. Your jawline, well, you were born with it. Your money and muscles don't get you the respect in relationships that you were promised. And the black pill whispers in your ear, it's over, bro. Genetics are destiny. You were dealt a bad hand. Stop coping. For anyone who doesn't know what the black pill is, it's the darkest evolution of the red pill. While the red pill wakes you up to the uncomfortable truths about dating, society, and human nature, the black pill takes it further and says those truths are permanent and unchangeable. It claims that if you weren't born with elite genes, height, facial structure, fame, or massive early advantages, your life in the marriage marketplace, status, and overall success is basically predetermined. There's no real point in trying. It's over, becomes the final conclusion. No hope, just acceptance of the rigged game. A lot of you watching right now could be right there. Red pilled but sliding to black pilled. The doom feels logical. The data on dating apps, height studies, and marriage market value charts seem airtight. But today I'm not here to gaslight you or sell you blue pill fantasies. I'm here to show you why the black pill is a dead end and why the Christian pill is the only version that actually delivers long-term power, peace, and results. Let's be real. The black pill gets some things brutally right. It looks at the same data the red pill does and says, stop lying to yourself. Height, fame, facial structure, and early life advantage matter more than most guys want to admit. No amount of personal maxing will turn a 5'4" guy into a Chad on Tinder. Hypergamy is real. Most women date up. The marriage marketplace is ruthless. And yes, a lot of self-improvement advice online is just copium for guys who refuse to accept biological reality. The black pill strips away the last layers of delusion. It says that the game was rigged from the start for a huge percentage of men, and that honestly feels like freedom until it becomes a prison. Because here's where the black pill doesn't just stop at truth. It goes full fatalism. It says if you weren't born in the top percentile of looks, money, status, your life is basically predetermined. No point grinding, no point improving. Just accept the black pill, the numb pain with whatever vice works, and wait for society to collapse. It's over, becomes your identity. And that's exactly why so many red pill guys who go black pill end up more depressed, more isolated, and less successful than where they started. The black pill takes the red pill's cold truth and removes the one big thing that actually changes outcomes: agency plus hope. Now let's talk about the Christian pill. This isn't the weak, nice guy, turn the other cheek version of Christianity you probably think it is. It is the raw, masculine, biblical manhood that stares reality in the face and still chooses action. The Bible never denies the harsh truth the black pill points out. It actually acknowledges that life is unfair in a fallen world. Some men are born stronger, taller, and more attractive. Just read the description of David's mighty men, or the way Scripture talks about physical appearance. But there's a massive difference. The Bible refuses to let those realities have the final word. Look at Proverbs 22:29, the same verse we've talked about before. Do you see a man's skill in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before obscure men. That's not a cope. That's God saying diligence and skill can elevate you beyond your starting genetics. The black pill says your starting point is your ending point. Scripture says, start where you were at, max what you can control, and watch God open doors the black pill says are permanently locked. Or take 1 Timothy 4:8. Physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for both this present life and the life to come. The black pill tells you to obsess over the physical because that's all there is. The Christian pill says, yes, train the body hard, but pair it with character, and that compounds forever. That's a sustainable edge. Red pill bros chase, but never get there because they burn out. The black pill says it's over because of what you lack. The Christian pill says your greatest limitation might actually be the very thing that God uses to build something no genetic Chad could touch. Humility, resilience, dependence on Him, and real wisdom. Think about it. The disciples on the road to Emmaus were black-pilled after the crucifixion. Their king was dead. Their mission was over. Everything that they had hoped for was destroyed. Then the risen Jesus walked with them, opened the scripture, and showed them the bigger picture. Their perspective flipped. They went from it's over to running back to Jerusalem that same night to get back on mission. That's the Christian pill in action. It doesn't deny the cross, the ultimate black pill moment, but it declares that the resurrection always has the last word. God takes what looks like certain defeat and turns it into victory. Here's a practical biblical blueprint if you're ready to make the switch. Accept the red pill truce. The black pill has got right, but refuse fatalism. Looks matter. Improve what you can, but never let that become your God or your prison. Max your controllable variables like a madman, gym, style, money, social skills, but do it as worship, not as a desperate attempt to outrun genetics. Build character harder than you build your body. The black pill has no answer for when your looks fade at 40. Godly character, wisdom, and integrity become more attractive with age. Pray bold prayers and take retard maxing style action while studying scripture daily. God honors diligence plus faith, not despair. Surround yourself with iron sharpening brothers who are on the same page as you. The black pill isolates you in an echo chamber of doom. The Christian pill puts you in a band of warriors. Brothers, I've watched too many red pill guys I respect slide into black pill nihilism, even me sometimes, and lose their fire completely. The data is real. The struggle is real, but your story isn't written by your genetics. It's written by a sovereign God who delights in using less than ideal men to do great things. Moses, he had a speech impediment. David was the youngest and smallest of his brothers. Paul was physically unimpressive. And yet they stood before kings because they took the Christian pill. You don't have to stay black-pilled. You can take the truth you already know, add biblical wisdom, and become the kind of man who doesn't just survive the game. He rises above it with a power the black pill will never understand. So here's my challenge to every red pill watcher right now. This week, take one area where you've been saying it's over and hand it to God. Then take one bold and skillful action anyway. Read Proverbs 22:29 and 1 Timothy 4:8 every morning. Watch what happens when you combine red pill awareness with Christian pill power. Comment below, are you black-pilled right now or ready to try the Christian pill? Tag a brother who needs to hear this. And if this video hits, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. We're building a community of men who see the truth but refuse to let it defeat them. You weren't created to live, it's over. You were created for more. Mind, body, and spirit. Now go max the right way. And if anybody has any questions about any of this, the Bible, maxing, black pill, red pill, please ask them in the comments. I'd love to answer the questions. I'm certainly not the master of any of this, but I do know quite a bit about the Bible and these types of issues. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.